a lot of trouble deciding out of these two trees, because there's only about 1 or 2 points difference here. When we're judging trees, we're looking for degree of difficulty. We're looking for artwork, for the ability of the art, how difficult it is to get the tree to comply, the presentation. So there's a lot of different things, and also in all that, simplicity, because the busier a bonsai is, the harder it is to look at. Remember, the Japanese say keep it simple, or less is more. This was beautiful. The only thing that concerned me, and we're getting really picky here because I gave this tree an award, is I would have liked a bit more of a flare on the roots, like the tree was hanging onto the ground more. But that only loses some points. The rest of the tree, the branch placement, the wiring of the branches, this is an awesome tree. And I'll bet you're going to see more of this tree in future shows, maybe with the Best in Show plaque in front of it, because it's getting there. This tree here, and I think a few people are saying, well, why did she pick that? But look at the taper in this tree. It's only this high. Look how fine the top of the tree is to how wide it is down here. So the taper is perfect. If I look at the interest in here, those aerial roots are hugging close to the trunk, so they give you the illusion of a lovely wide trunk. The root spread is very good. And then you come up here and you see how he's wired it out, so the branches are pretty well in the right places. And I look at it and I think, if it gets a tiny bit more foliage, it's going to look very much like a big tree in Queen's Park in Brisbane or wherever. So I believe that's got all the structure that we'd be looking for, and it's simple. It's not so busy that your eye gets a bit confused about, do I run this way or that way? And that's why it was given that award. We look at the tree here, and that's absolutely beautiful as well, and he's hugging that rock like no one's ever going to get him off. He's busier up the top. I like the way your eye flows simply through this tree, so that's why we went with that. This one over here, the juniper, that's clever work. There's not a lot of movement in the trunk. Sorry, there's not a lot of movement in the trunk. When you present a tree, you lose marks fast if you have salt creep on the trunk, and it has salt creep on it. Also down here where they've lime sulphur, it's a no-no to have your lime sulphur come over the edge, because we're trying to make this look like it's natural. So you wouldn't have paint coming over the edge if it were natural. I think in a few more years this is probably going to be a major prize winner. Just needs to be a little bit more wide, a little bit more foliage, but really, really great artwork here. So it's going to be up there